Hi everyone, my name is Gabrielle and I'm going to give a case summary for my client. She is a 32-year-old white female stay-at-home wife and mother who has been physically abused by her husband. It started a year ago. He was just verbally abusing her and it has escalated into physical abuse. The client spent a lot of time during our initial discussion talking about what her conditions were like at home. She explained how her husband was abusing her. She explained that there were no certain triggers that would set him off. She told me that it was just something that would happen out of the blue. She said it continues to happen more often, and that he's never hurt their son, but she's afraid that it may escalate to that. It's not physical for him, but she's afraid of the mental impact that it might be having on her son. We referred her to a woman's shelter where she had been staying. She came back for a follow-up visit. I gave her some information I gave her some contact information for places that she could go to for permanent housing. I also gave her a recommendation of a psychologist that she may want to go and talk to with her son to help deal with the issues that he may be struggling with, and they could work them out together. I also gave her information for 2 separate agencies that will help her and the names of 2 people that will help her find housing. I also recommended that she maybe join a women's abuse group that she could talk to openly about what she's going through. Also listen to what other women are talking about, how they went through the same thing and how they're managing and coping. It would make a big difference in her healing process. The 3 questions that I chose, the first one was the important skills that I use. One of the skills was the preparatory planning skill that helped me to prepare for the meeting with her. It allowed me to look at her intake form, to choose the time that would be best, the environment that we chose. That way she would be the most comfortable and the less stressful for her, so she would open up and maybe less anxious on her part. The second one I chose was preparatory empathy. I wanted to maybe look at it in terms of walking in her shoes, knowing where she was coming from, never being a victim of abuse. It's hard to know where they are and what they're thinking, and I wanted to be able to empathize with her, to show that I understood and that I wanted to help her, that I was genuinely concerned for her. The second one was if I could have done anything better with my client, would have been more prepared and done more research on physical abuse, knowing where she could turn, knowing questions to ask her about her relationship, being able to give her more information on where other people that have been abused, where she could go for meetings, what they could do for her son. If I'd have done a little more research on that, I could have been more knowledgeable for her and been able to assist her more. The third one was on the micro level. We addressed her. It was her personal issues with her husband, how it affected her, her abuse. On the meso level, it was between her and her family, which was her son. And on the macro level, we addressed issues of where she could go outside for help, housing, therapists, counseling. And that's all.